I'm not in it, boy. I just want to get it fixed. Just remember. It makes it look like it's white. No. Okay.
When a living legend like Floyd Mayweather ends up in a hospital after getting hit in broad daylight, it shakes the entire boxing world. But now, we finally have Mayweather's first words since that infamous punch.
When a legend like Floyd Mayweather ends up in the hospital after being punched in broad daylight, it shocks the entire boxing world. Now, we've finally heard Floyd's first words after that punch from Roy Jones Jr. outside the Lax airport. And Floyd isn't backing down. In fact, he's making things more serious. He said Roy wanted a fight, and now he has won. Floyd added, he thought hitting me would make him relevant again, but now it's personal, and he won't like what's coming next.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones Jr., they can't wear it to get in them. Has there ever been a fight? That's one thing that's different from Roy, and that's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Roy picked between folk. Roy fought whoever came to my leg. So don't get me fucked. See how I made me tough.
They must have really forgot. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
But nah, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for. I don't care what it is.
Did you feel I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
Play stupid games, you know what I mean? Like I said, when this man was proposing him up over there in Dubai, I was one of the people that tried to lie to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champ. Now you're not my top 5, but I still respect you as a champ.
Let's go back. A few days ago, the world watched Roy Jones Jr. walk up to Floyd at Lax and punch him, no warning, no build-up. It wasn't a tap, it was a real punch. Security stopped it quickly, but the damage was done. Floyd, who built his whole image on being untouchable, got hit in public, completely off guard. Floyd wasn't taken to the hospital because he got knocked out. Let's be clear, he wasn't lying on the ground, but he did go for a medical checkup. Reports say the punch gave him a minor jaw injury. Not serious, but enough to get the boxing world talking.
Okay. So, I'm gonna fucking play with. I'll bring a motherfucking face. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. Like, turn on motherfucking James. Let's go.
What makes this crazier isn't just the punches, the backstory. Roy didn't hit just any retired boxer. He hit the man known for being unbeatable.
Because I speak my mind. I speak from the heart and I speak my mind. Is that bad? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, I'm happy with.
To some people, Floyd's comments about Roy and Ollie seemed like fair criticism, but to Roy, it felt like pure disrespect. He didn't just take it personally for himself, he stood up for Ollie too. Roy told Radio Raheem, if you disrespect Ollie, I can't respect you, and from that moment, things got serious. Roy hit back by attacking Floyd's legacy. He said Mayweather's 50-0 record wasn't as impressive as it looks. According to Roy, Floyd carefully picked easier opponents, avoided prime fighters, and never took big risks like Ollie did.
Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fighter. Their defense is their legs. They're young, and at the top of their game, they can move. Once their legs went away, they sat in down a rope-a-dope. Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali when he only had 7 fights. Ken Norton really beat Ali all 3 times. Go back and look at the fights. And I take my hat off to Roy Jones. Still beat more world champions than Roy Jones.
Floyd didn't reply with words. Instead, he posted a short YouTube video. It showed Roy's worst knockouts playing on a big screen. Floyd didn't say a word, no expression. No text, just cold silence. That was his way of trolling. Meanwhile, their fight negotiations were heating up. Roy made one demand. Winner takes all, no money for the loser. For someone like Floyd, who made millions in exhibitions. That's a risky offer.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
You heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. We'll do it whatever, however, wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
Now that Floyd says it's personal, he's serious. Reports say his team is working to make this fight official, not just another exhibition. Floyd wants to legally and publicly beat Roy in a real match. Fans are loving it. After the airport, video went viral. Debates exploded. Some say Roy's punch was cheap. Others say it was fair. Either way, everyone wants this fight. It's not about belts, it's personal. And Floyd is training harder than he has in years.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd. Don't get it wrong. I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro. You fight a guy that's 0-0. Conor McGregor was 0-0. And they let you do that?
People at Floyd's Las Vegas gym say he's doing double workouts, improving his movement, and even sparring real professionals again. He may be 48, but he's still fast. His reflexes are sharp, and his defense still frustrates opponents. Meanwhile, boxing legends are taking sides. Andre Ward, Oscar De La Hoya, and even Pacquiao's team have weighed in. Some believe Floyd's skills will win. Others think Roy's size, power, and toughness could finally give Floyd his first loss. Pacquiao even said that if both were in their prime, Roy would easily beat Mayweather.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
It's no surprise Pacquiao supports Roy always supported him too. Roy once said Floyd didn't deserve credit for beating Pacquiao and explained why.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you want to get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron or Mike. I'm going to say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm going to probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that. You feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top one. I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion. Right. But I will fight about my opinion. Right. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
Social media is on fire. Fans are watching old fights, arguing over stats, and placing early bets. This isn't just hype, it's become a huge trend. But here's the twist: this might have been Floyd's plan all along. His fame was fading. The Logan Paul fight didn't excite fans, and recent exhibitions felt boring. So what better way to get attention than fighting Roy Jones Jr., a guy who doesn't care about money or fame?
Chop, chop. Double look right.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
But is Floyd really ready? Because Roy isn't playing games he once wore. That airport punch wasn't a cheap shot. It was a warning, and Floyd felt it.
Oh!
The big question now is, will Floyd accept Roy's rules? Roy's demand is simple: winner takes all. No guaranteed money, no backup plan, no sponsor deals to fall back on. That's tough for Floyd, who's always controlled everything. The location, the judges, the ring size, even once getting a referee removed mid-fight. Let's look at the matchup. Roy's biggest weapons, his size and power. He's naturally bigger and still has knockout strength at 55. If you think that airport punch was weak, think again. Roy can still hit like a truck.
The prime Roy Jones?
Yeah, prime Roy Jones.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Do you think Roy wins by knockout?
You agree with me? Roy Jones is in his prime? Man, baby. Fast, footwork, strong. You see Roy Jones in his prime?
Absolutely. Do you think he has Mayweather out in this round?
Yeah, I think so.
What about an exhibition?
Lock in, shout out.
What if they had an exhibition together? Who would win?
Exhibition is different. Not like in the prime. But it's good. Good thing that different generation.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game. Yeah, but in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. Mm-hmm. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much money he made. Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport, because now everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. Wait. They was here 5 years ago. Yeah. They should have met. You understand me? Because now we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it. You understand me? But because we waited too long, the problem what people don't understand is tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Guess what? We forced